Let's go. We're going into spawns reversed. All right, and this is going to be HMS and MERC2 winners bracket 3.3, I believe, is this one. So HMS, we haven't seen them so far in this tournament, and they're bringing a different lineup in. They've got a Tiger, FDG Frederick de Grossa, although I don't like that they didn't take preventative maintenance and took a demo expert, but anyway. A Richelieu, interesting build, a Cavour, and a Synop to round it out with Zemensky. Looks like, I think that's Zemensky. Anyway, what do we have on the other side for Merc 2?
Well, the other side, we also have a Frederick de Grosser, or de Grober, sorry. But did both of these forget to put Lucians on?
Yeah, it looks like it.
But he did take preventative maintenance. Let's see, we have a Cavour, a Richelieu, a Tiger that is not a Tiger 59. Arrow would be very sad. And a Synop, who only went with one 4-point skill, and that was fire reduction. Like, not a bad idea.
It really isn't. We were talking about that in this tournament. The game's lasting so fast means you don't need the extra heal from emergency repair specialist or whatever. Concealment doesn't matter. Fire prevention is really the only survivability skill that matters in the fourth row. So it makes perfect sense. And then you got basics of survivability, so you don't burn as much. You got adrenaline rush and AP for Synop, of course, very important skill. So yeah, I think that I like what I'm seeing there. You see some teams trying to kind of min-max their way through it. Even Merc's FDG is kind of odd, though, not running fire prevention. At the very least, probably should have been doing that, but okay.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why he doesn't take, like, he's going for the more damage stuff, but, like, why are none of these guys running special captains?
Yeah, that's a good question. My guess is maybe they're trying this lineup out, and they had their special captain set up for a different lineup. That being said, there was a long time before this game started, so if they knew what lineups they were taking, I think that they would go and figure that out. I mean, you've got a Richelieu with Abenyu, so that, or no, Honore, so that's good. Anyway,
Well,
contact being made.
First time we've seen Fredericks all day today, also.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think this is going to be an interesting fight, considering Team Alpha is going for apples, and Team Bravo is also kind of heavy down there, which means it's going to be a Synop versus an FDG at chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I think one team wants chocolate more than the other team.
That's kind of an interesting matchup for the two of them. Now, we can't tell if the FDG is running, maybe we can, which main battery they're running.
It only gets one.
FDG? You can choose between the 406s and the 420.
No. Can it? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was only car first.
No, Frederick can do it too. But generally, you go for the 406s because of the much better reload. And
yeah, you are right. Because, yeah, I just 406s because I got into this debate with somebody, 406s or 420s. I'm like, dude, it's 406s. You don't gain anything. You don't gain what you think for the 420s.
Right.
Well, looks like Tiger versus Tiger is going to be a Tiger being potentially dead soon. Both of them are at half HP.
Congratulations, Gaelic, on the win there. Ah, Miss Clara also got a gifted sub. Congrats, Miss Clara. Oh!
Well, there goes Tiger.
I was just about to mention that even though it's a Synop versus FDG up here, both of these ships are in really good position to shoot at the flanks of their enemy ships. And wow, Synop just demonstrated that right there. However, the other Tiger does burn out, so it is basically a net trade. Hello, Iron Meals.
Well, ironically, what you can't afford is the Synop to actually ram your Frederick.
Oh! Did you see that putting the Richelieu just slapped the Cavour?
I wouldn't call that a slap. That was more like a body slam or a pile driver.
Wow, almost completely wiped him out. As he comes around the back of the Synop. Now, he's got to be careful with this because he's coming out kind of broadside to the Synop, but the Synop is turning, so...
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I have no idea what that was aimed at because he didn't aim at the ship's butt. He aimed at, like, the superstructure. Oh, well.
Nobody knows what that was aimed at, not even him.
Right?
Well, Synop is going to go down in a blaze of glory.
Most likely. Most likely. And there goes Synop. Now, my understanding is that this team is made up of players who could not get to get a team of their own, so they all formed a MERC team. They have a few extra goodies, like they can do some extra things that the other teams can't do. But so far, they're not looking too good in this game, as Cavour on Cavour action happens.
If you mean by do things that other teams can't, right now surviving is not their strong suit.
You know, right?
Oh,
Now, Lord-
look, the Synop Frederick fight is going as well as I thought it was planned. Synop is losing. Unfortunately for the Frederick, his team is also losing.
Now, the main thing is, if you look at the team names here, the player names, you've got two 57 mercs, which means that these are two players that are 57% or higher win rate, whereas other teams can only bring one. That's the main difference.
And I do believe they get to put one of them in a tier 8.
Yes, Richelieu is in that tier 8 right there.
And you do have a fairly healthy Frederick alive, which means they're not out completely yet, but that stupid 3 minutes left in the game kind of says, you need to do something now.
Well, it does get to 2-on-2 now that the Cavour is dead.
Only problem is for the Merc team is the Frederick for HMS is a little bit closer to support his Richelieu.
Mm-hmm.
And as we all know, Fredericks are not known for being sniping ships.
No.
And I don't care what random battle people tell you, it's not.
And yeah, Wolfie, that's a good point. Usually in tournaments, high, competitive matches, players will spectate or at least say, so-and-so's guns are pointing this way. That's a good point. And, that certainly helps with killing the Synop earlier. I don't see a way for MERC to get back into this game here, because I'm pretty sure Lord Crafty's about to go out.
Well, I mean, the kill would have to be the Frederick just because it's slightly lower.
Mm-hmm.
And they both can shoot at it. But, I mean, really, you have 1 minute to go through, 40k HP. It doesn't matter which ship you want to choose.
Right.
It's still 40k you got to go through.
Agreed.
All we need is for the green Frederick to detonate and the Richelieu to detonate somehow.
Oh, right. No problem there.
Yeah. I miss that game mechanic.
I honestly kind of do too.
Sadly, it happened enough in real life to where it should be in the game. I'm sorry that new players don't have the flags. How do you think we dealt with it when we were low flags?
That was always
Pick
the
and choose what
consolation.
ships.
Somebody
Yeah, you
detonates, and
pick
you're like,
and
oh, you got
choose.
flags. There you go. Have fun.
Oh, no, but they took that away because of people farmed dead flags. I think that was not the right idea to take away flags from its achievements because I don't even care about getting achievements anymore. It doesn't mean anything.
I really like Witch King's maneuvering here, making sure he doesn't show the side. Even though he's pretty sure he's going to win it for his team, he doesn't want to risk dying and the team losing. But look at this death pick. We got 2 ships closing in on a dead ship. Oh, and the FDG rubbing his tip all over the rear of the dead FDG.
Well, I mean, I like how, like you pointed out, he played smartly, but even if he died, it like
Wouldn't
you
matter.
heard the time ticking away.
Yep. But it's honestly, I look at it too as really good practice, right? Just to make sure everything is working the way, it should.
Yes. And it still won't let me bring my Pensacola.
There you go. All right. Well, that's game 1. Let's get another code out to celebrate the hype train, and I need to go get some dirty water, so I will be right back.
Well, it looks like neither one of the 2 lineups have changed. Because we still have for HMS a Frederick D. Gruber, a Richelieu who doesn't need all flags, a Synop that did take all the flags in concealment, okay, a Tiger and a Cavour for Merc. What is this, MERC2?
All right. Sorry, I just got back to the computer. So they just started, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I already. For MERC2, it's same lineup: Tiger, Richelieu, Frederick, Synop, and Cavour.
Yep. Now this is a larger map than last time. But I really feel like the key was those cross shots from the Synop up on one end of the map on the other. So we'll have to see if teams are able to make that work again. I kind of like and I kind of don't at the same time. Lord Crafty using his engine boost to get to a position early and quick. I just don't like the position he's gotten to. Like, if I'm playing Richelieu, I'd rather be on this bigger island between A and B, pointing, I don't know, probably towards A, but he could also point towards C. Yeah, music is disabled for right now because we're doing the tournament. When we get to the after party, music will be a thing. Don't worry.
Ooh, when's the after party start?
When the tournament's over.
When's that?
My wife asked me the same question when I went downstairs.
Wonder if it's in the rules.
Well, it's supposed to stop at 4 p.m. Eastern, which is 3 p.m. Central, which is in 30 minutes. I just don't know when today is done on the setup, so.
Oh, shots it on this Richelieu. Luckily, he was able to turn. Or nope, it went into the Frederick.
Well, speaking of turning, I'm watching Concrete Potato turning in front of, like, the entire enemy team.
Oh, he'll be fine. He's on a Russian ship.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Melvin Mahler in the Tiger just got hit. That was from the Richelieu in the middle of the map. That was because he got spotted by the FDG's plane. He is within hydro range too, though.
Right, but if the plane's going to keep him spotted, save the hydro.
Oh, absolutely. But if I'm
there
this
goes a
Tiger...
torpedo.
Yeah, which will now be spotted by the hydro. But if I'm that Tiger, man, the last thing I want to see is an FDG on one side of me and a Richelieu on the other.
That does not sound like a good sandwich.
No. Speaking of eating the sandwich, more hits on this Synop. He's at 2,000 hit points. Heal is not available for another 25 seconds. So, y'all gonna shoot him?
I would say, who's reloaded to shoot him?
I know. I keep looking to see who's reloaded. He is still spotted. Here comes the fire from the Richelieu. Ends his life. Merc getting first blood on HMS. But, they're sending their FDG through. Well, he is living the dream, so there's that at least, right?
Well, he should be able to take out the Richelieu. If not, significantly damage it.
Now, he's got the 105mm secondary, so he does need the IFHE to pen 32mm armor on the Richelieu. And yeah, it looks like he's doing quite well against Lemurs' Richelieu here. Hello, Stacker.
Tiger's still playing Ring Around the Rosie with the other Frederick.
I mean, that's the smart thing to do. He actually got the cap too, which is cool. FDG, though, not looking too good. He's healing, as is the Richelieu. The Tiger trying to get in on this too with a little bit to help his teammate out.
Every little
Both
bit
Tigers.
helps.
Yep. All right, FDG comes away the victor in that engagement. HMS down 2 ships.
Would be 3 with these shots from the Synop onto the Tiger.
Yep. I saw the 3 going with dunk, dunk, dunk. Bye-bye. So what's left? A Cavor and an FDG.
Ugh.
One thing I really enjoy about this tournament is the maps are small, forcing very quick games, plus 10-minute timer means also quick games.
I completely agree. They need to be on Ocean more than 40-minute timer.
Now, one of the things that they have for Tiebreaker is the Ocean ST Armor Test map.
Oof.
And they did that earlier for Tiebreaker, but we wanted to focus on getting a full series in, so I kept us where we were. And bye-bye, Cavor.
Maybe? Possibly? Ah, man, he almost survived that by not being there.
60 points are all that remains for Team HMS. And a dream. As Major Just's FDG gets a heal up in 5 seconds.
I would not call this a dream. This is probably a nightmare right now.
Ah. Do you
I mean, there's
think...
only 2 minutes left in the game, too.
Is this going to be a wargaming blowout?
Maybe?
We'll have to see. It really comes down to, is the FDG going to be able to kill the Tiger?
Well, I mean, it's funny you say that, and like, the FDG and the Tiger were both about the same HP until the Tiger hit a heal.
Yep.
But it's like, who does he shoot?
Honestly, since the FDG is pushing, I'd probably switch to the FDG.
I'd shoot the Richelieu. It's just like, I'll show you streamers. I'll shoot at something that's insignificant. It doesn't matter.
That's super healthy. Here we go. All right, there's the fire on Major Gist. DCP down, heal down. That'll do it. And it is not an official wargaming blowout anymore. It's just a regular one. Lord Maruk won. Congratulations, Maruk.
Just a typical blowout by everybody's standards except for wargaming.
Yep. Yep, but wargaming standards are what matters most, as you know.
I mean, I am so glad that question was asked in the chat and actually got an official answer on what a blowout is by their definition. Because, I mean, most people, an 800-point difference would be considered a blowout, but nope. It's how many ships are alive.
Here we go. We have a dead FDG next to a very much alive FDG. How's that for a death pick?
We could have a dead FDG by a dead FDG, if they can kill him in 14 seconds.
21k hit points. We'll see. I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, they're trying. But no.
I got him down, but not down enough. And one man lives to tell the tale of where the hell did my team go?
More importantly, we are now tied up on our series here. So that's kind of fun, right?
Oh, yeah. Feeling this is the last series of the day, maybe?
I do not know. It could be. I mean, it would make sense to save some for later. Oops. Augustus, save some room for later. They don't state here when the rounds are going to go. So, whatever. Refresh our thing and check a look. Also, guys, I did go ahead and get the dirty water, so cheers, everybody. Feel free to share in chat what you're drinking. Does not have to be alcoholic, of course, but one of the things that we like to do, we typically do during the after party, but we started that early thanks to Taro and Cobra's generosity, as well as bits from Beefall and a Twitch Prime sum from one of our newest members. So this here is 4 roses. I can't remember if it's small batch or single roses, but either way, cheers, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you're having a great Saturday and enjoying the content. Oh, yum, yum, yum. These are my special whiskey cubes from Wargaming, by the way. They sent that to the community contributors as a Christmas gift, so that was very nice of them. And one of these days I'm going to drop that glass right on my keyboard and cry. Oh, I need to do a commercial break too. Oh well. Damn, they just started immediately. I can't even, I'm going to have to work the commercial break in somehow. 2-minute delay, so I'll have to run the commercial right at the end of this game. Here we go. Done. HMS. We go reversed again. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Game 3. And I don't think HMS has changed up their lineup. Puddin' has Merc changed theirs up?
General quarters.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, looks like both teams are pretty happy to keep fighting each other with the same builds and the same ships. Okay. I guess that makes it easier for us, huh?
Well, definitely a lot less to put up on the YouTube, considering you don't have to go through the ship lineups as fast or as often.
Well, that's right. So now it just kind of sits here and whatever.
Awkward silence.
Awkward silence, yeah.
Awkward silence.
So what I've started doing for YouTube is I've cut the beginning of the first match all the way to the end of the last match of this last game of the match of the series, and then I just put timestamps in and I don't bother editing out the in betweens because sometimes the in betweens are fun. So that's what I usually just do for YouTube. So today I don't know how I'm gonna do this because of how many weird games we've had.
We've only had all of them.
I mean, we've got like 2 for BAO2 WTFS, 1 for NGA AOD, and then 2 for PWG and Unskill. And then we go to 3 for RW1 OGF. That's good. And then 4 for the last one. That was also good. Now, this map being very small, it does lend itself to ships being very cautious with getting too far forward. A lot of players, the standard default thought is, I'm going to hit W key 4 times and then figure it out. You can see that Spare 27's Kavor has not done that. Matter of fact, he's hitting the S key. That's really smart. You don't want your lowest tier battleship to be the closest to the enemy.
Well, HB trades aren't going as well for the Merc team as they are going for HMS. Richelieu's getting near half, getting focused. That would be Lord of Crafties on double fire. He's also... Does the Frederick still have shots? No, maybe.
I'm surprised he hasn't DCP'd. If he's on 2 fires, usually a double fire, that's when you DCP. And
Well, maybe he wants to die with it. You know, there could be that option.
there's the DCP. There's the DCP. Still a bit late, in my opinion, on that. Because now you don't have the hit points needed to get yourself to the next heal. So we might be seeing a dead Richelieu. Note that he used the engine boost to get into this position really, really quickly.
Oh.
That was a Kavor hit.
Well, that's a permafire, so good chance he burns out.
Yep. Now the question is, can Merc kill the other Richelieu? What are we oofing about?
Somebody just touched the tiger for Merc.
Kavor Sap does not care about your deck armor, sir. And that's first blood for HMS. Oh, Tiger and FDG fight. Look at this down at the south. FDG
Fight,
trying
you
to
mean ram?
reverse. And, okay, well, that was kind of fun to watch.
Right. But what do Rams always do?
Causes a flood. It's 100% healable.
Right.
Looks
But
cool.
your DCP is down. You're flooding and now he's burning.
Yep. So this could very well be... This probably will be a dead FDG. So if I'm the FDG, I'm going to evacuate the captain right now and put the plane up. Wow. Tiger punching above his weight. And they put the 57%er in there too, which is interesting.
Well, I mean, it was a good decision. Get the fighter and then just ram him and just laugh while he slowly dies.
Mm-hmm.
Ram flag or not, like the Tiger's never gonna survive that.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I have a feeling the battle will end in less than 5 minutes. Kavor Sap once again chewing through battleship armor plating. This time it's the superstructure of the FDG.
That was 2 quick kills.
Mm-hmm. All that's left
And
is
now for the reversing Kavor.
the Kavor that I was talking about, how good it was that he wasn't advancing at the beginning.
Well,
Well, go on, Kavor. Win it now.
I mean, he easily takes out a Kavor, a Richelieu, a Tiger, and a Sinop.
Yes.
Well, not if
Like
they
that.
keep shooting him. He doesn't. Like, there's
Wow.
a double fire.
He's got a DCP. There it is.
Let it burn.
Yeah, Judges
How did-
Kavor doing really good work this game. Take a look. He's done almost 65,000 damage. That's impressive.
What do we have? One more game?
At least one more game. That is correct, yes, because HMS is now up 2-1, so there will be at least one more game, if not 2 more. You're not getting tired or anything there, Puddin', are you?
Why did somebody leave? Tired? I've been tired.
Let's get the commercial break going. Are you not entertained? That's right, Wolfie. That's right. We are all entertained. Cheers, dude. He will be back. I'm being advised on Kick to add somebody to Discord to join my live stream whenever I'm streaming. Or you
What?
can just follow me on Kick. I'm asking the question, how many more rounds do we have today? See if
I
we
would
can
imagine
update.
if they're ending in 10 minutes, this should be the final round with, speed running.
Yeah. YK2 gets 3-0'd. There might be some losers bracket games that run. I don't know if they're, because on their schedule it looked like they were just doing, it was all ASAP. So like noon Eastern. Okay, so they are dividing it after this winners bracket, but they are continuing on at least one more winners or losers bracket round after this. So we will probably be bringing you guys a little bit more games.
And here we go.
Oh, do we drop?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Reversed again.
I hope you're sitting down for this.
I am.
Good, because they haven't changed ships.
Haven't changed ships. Let's take a look. Nope. And nope. Cool. Now this is New Dawn. Another nice small map. I can never unsee it. Now you won't either. There's a nice smiley face in the middle of the map. See that little smiley face right there? B is the
No, I
nose.
don't see it.
Here, I'll put some teeth in here for you. Like it's a grinning face. You'll have to look at it 2 minutes in your future, past 2 minutes in the past. Anyway, there you go. And maybe this tooth will be missing because that'd be fun. Anyway, there's your smiley face.
You know how I feel about smiley faces.
No, I don't actually.
They're not angry or have a cigarette in their mouth.
Okay then. What about the two of them together, angry with a cigarette in the mouth?
That would not be a smiley face then. That would just be my face.
Ah, okay. So what I can do is I can maybe make that tooth into a cigarette. There you go. God, it actually looks more like a joint. Anyway, get rid of the face.
Whoa, calm down there, buddy. Just because it's legal here doesn't mean I do it.
Yeah, Wolfie, I appreciate you advising when there's commercial breaks and when they end. It helps me make sure that the timings are working properly. So I appreciate you, man. So we saw on this map players trying to go for the flanks. It can work. It really just depends on how many ships you devote to it. Like, for example, we got 3 ships up to the north here for HMS versus 1 ship for MERC. That's going to be problematic. We got 3 ships to the south for MERC versus 1 synop for HMS, but it's a synop. I'd much rather the single ship be a synop than a tiger. So that's going to be interesting. FDG detected, showing broadside, synop shooting it, and a little behind.
You should have drew googly eyes.
Oh, I just noticed the synop's name, Gold Ducat. I love it.
I don't get
Gotta
it.
draw googly eyes.
I don't know.
What does it say about the tournament if we have side bets about the composition of ships? It seems, yeah, right. I mean, at least it's not as stale of lineups as it was in previous Clash of the Classes. I'll give them that. But, you know, seeing the same lineup for up to 5 games straight does get a little tiring.
What, are we doing COTS already?
Right. A new giveaway is up, guys, for Signals Container. You got 8 minutes. Just write anything in chat. Make sure you are a follower of the channel. If you're on YouTube, Rumble, or Kick, head on over to Twitch. Follow the channel and say hello. You got 8 minutes to do it. 7.5 now. Concrete Potato in the Synop, trying to duck in for cover. He's, I would say, a little on the aggressive side with that Synop there. I would have thought that he'd go into a kite away, you know, positioning and everything, but he got caught bow in, so now he's only got one choice, which is to rush the island.
I don't think he's being aggressive enough. He's yet to let the covert secondaries get involved.
You know, Wolfie, it's funny that you're saying green Synop sailing to his doom because, well, that was 2 minutes in your past, your future, whatever. So, yeah, that prediction worked out quite well for you. Not so well for the Synop. But he can still find a way to kill, like, everything because he's a Synop. Of course, if he bounces off the Richelieu belt armor like that, then he won't.
What do you mean the other thing? It's not hard to see one guy going by himself into 2 other people?
Mm-hmm.
And the covert who
I do not
finally
like...
shot?
I do not like that this Richelieu is not turning. Now he is. Think he'll be okay. One thing I hate about Synop is the atrociously long main battery reload. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. You fired too early, son. There you go. That's the execution. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, is a dead Synop.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
It's also a free chocolate cap. Team Bravo's definitely wanting the diabetes. Now all we need to do is get the bacon, so we got chocolate covered bacon.
Yeah, you love that, don't you? Or
Who the hell
is C,
doesn't?
or could C be candy and it's candied bacon? Because that's good too.
Right, chocolate, not candy?
No, it's a confection.
Right, no. We're not using big words.
When we're in New Zealand looking for Whitaker's chocolate, my wife's like, "Where is it?" I'm like, "You want the confection aisle?" She's like, "The what aisle?" Yeah, it's called a confection.
Right.
What is that?
That's why I love your wife, because she's doing the same thing I am. Where the hell is the candy aisle?
Right? Hey, Mork Bork, thank you for rating on in. Appreciate you.
Oh,
And-
did the automatic shout out. Okay.
Welcome into the Raiders. Yes, it did. If you don't mind just letting them know, 2-minute delay.
Well, I'm not sure if HMS plan of literally putting everybody in almost the same grid square on the same cap is going to work out for them.
Apes together strong, Strat.
Well, they're not all together because there is a synop playing Coral Reef Simulator.
Now, I gotta ask, why would you put your weakest tier ship in the front of the pack?
To take all the damage.
Clearly.
Like, clearly
like-
they have, like, my line of thinking. I'm more than willing to sacrifice you to preserve my HP.
It's like Dumb and Dumber, right? When they gave him body armor. What if they shot you in the head? That's a good question. What if they shot me in the head? That's a risk we were willing to take.
And still willing to take.
One of my favorite lines from that movie. Or there's also Dark Knight, right? At the beginning with the bank heist scene, you know? He's out, right? Yeah. Stands up. Pow.
Well,
Where'd you learn to count?
still interesting. Of parking in A cap.
I mean, Witch King isn't even parking. Look at him. He's reversing into this like position here. Like what? He's like that BMW driver that never drives, you know, like manual, always drives an automatic and can't handle backing up in a manual. You know what I'm talking about? You watch those guys take like 20 minutes to reverse into a parking spot because they just can't do it. But they want to look cool because they're in a BMW.
Well, like, who dies first, the Tiger, the Richelieu, or the Frederick?
I'm gonna go with the Tiger just because he's a tiger. And there's two of them. No, it's gonna be the Frederick. Doink. Killed by the tier 5 Tiger.
Clearly, the Tiger is broken. It's already
this-
rammed and killed the Frederick. Now it's just shot and killed the Frederick.
Yeah, now this is gonna tie it up, guys. That's gonna take us to our first ever 5-game series for this tournament. I'm excited, Puddin'. Are you excited?
I thought this would be our second one. I thought we had one.
Well, we did have a game 5, but we only covered 3 of those battles, so you know.
Well, I mean, clearly the first one wasn't that important. The only
Or the
important one was
second.
game 5. Well, now we're down to who dies first, Richelieu or Tiger?
45 seconds to go, so it's a possibility that, well, they're both dead anyway. Tiger.
Clearly the Tiger when the dies first.
Oh, triple death pick.
And they
Let's
never
go.
did Cap A.
No, they sent everybody there, and they all just died. Official Wargaming blowout.
You know what happened? They went there and saw the Tiger and like, whoa, stop, hold on, we can't handle this.
Yep, and they ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sir Robin bravely ran away. Mork Bork, you want me to hydrate? Will do. We have
Whoa.
started the dirty water because we had a level 9 hive train earlier, so...
Why is Bork making you hydrate? He's not your watch. By the way, is your watch told you to go take a walk yet?
It did an hour ago. I told it to shove off. Hold on. I can tell it. I just drank some water.
Right.
There we go. Ta-da.
So
Done.
not only do you have to answer to the wife, now you have to answer to your watch.
Yeah, I know. Well, one of them has my best interest in mind.
Right, your wife.
Exactly. Of course. Definitely not a $90 piece of technology. Anyway.
No. That's just here to see how obedient you're going to be when AI takes over.
That's true. So, we might have DSNF versus TSOF coming up. That'd be interesting.
I love how these
Damn,
guys
they
are
got
just
started
dropping-
fast.
These have to be EU guys. Like, we don't give a crap if the streamers are ready. We're going. It's bedtime.
HMS is Europe. I know that for a fact. Okay, here we go. Good thing I put up enough of a break in between the commercials here. We should be able to get one in as we go through it. So play the same song. They got the same lineups, just different map. Polar
It's do or die time for everybody.
for everybody.
die.
Otherwise you're knocked into the losers bracket.
Well, I think they should just call it try again bracket.
The go next bracket. That could be fun.
Let's see who gets spotted first.
I'm gonna go with the Frederick de Grossa, but we'll see.
What?
The mod for display of damage dealt, it's in Aslane's. I can't tell you exactly which mod. You can click that link there, and I think I've screenshotted all of my mods that I'm using, so you just have to go through and figure out which one.
Is it in the
Comes in
mini
handy.
map one?
I don't think it's a mini-map one.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a Titaro one. Oh, look! Frederick de Gross got spotted first. What do you know? Oof. He lost a good amount of hit points already.
And that
Showing
was from
side.
the other Frederick.
Yeah, showing side to Witch King, yep. This map absolutely punishes you if you go forward and show broadside to too much things. Now, FTG on the flank here is in a really good position to just keep going forward, running it down. Broadside on the FTG, broadside on the Sinop, broadside on the Richelieu, and he doesn't care about this Tiger down here. He can just secondary it to death. Whereas Merc kind of got a little bit screwed with the with their battleship positioning there, with the Sinop on the flank there. We'll see what they can make happen with it. Lord Crafty in the Richelieu pops his engine boost after sitting for a while and decides he's going to go join the rest of his teammates.
Well, they're definitely focusing on trying to get the Frederick out. Anybody that can and willing to shoot it.
Mm-hmm. And ouch, not enough chatters for the giveaway. We need 10 people chatting. We didn't have 10 people chatting. In 10 minutes? Wild. We'll try again after this.
Well, Sinop versus Kavor. My money's going to go on Sinop. Even though we have to wait a week and a half for that reload.
Right. Ooh, there you go.
Oof.
Saw that shell coming in from the FDG.
Yeah, Frederick was like, shut up there, streamer. I'm saving my Kavor.
Right. Oh, don't worry.
Oh no, shots in on the Tiger.
I'm following the shots in on the Cavour from the Richelieu. Oof, almost got completely dunked right there.
God, these higher tier ships picking on a lower tier ship seems unfair.
It does seem unfair. Almost like you shouldn't have plus or minus 4 tier matchmaking.
Like, No, there should be no plus or minus. It should just be like, yes, let's bring the Tachibana into a super ship game.
Right. Taro, enjoy your dinner, and thank you again for all the gifted subs, man. Very much appreciate you. Sinop is stuck kind of broadside to the Kavor, which could be interesting. Kavor's
Well,
coming out. He's going for it.
HMS is actually doing a good job of forcing Merc to shoot at different targets, i.e.,
Right.
preserving other ships' HP pool while they're
Oh,
just kind of going, we're going to leave these ships and
Goldicott saved it at 8 itch points, and then the Richelieu kills him with secondary. Oof. I love the charge of the Tiger. And we saw it before, Tiger killing an FDG because of ramming and flooding. And fire.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. If he does ram him, he should kill him if he has a flag, because ram does full HP of your wire you're turning broadside.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that too. Because
Oh,
he
look,
wants to
your
get it.
torpedo didn't do anything? Like, what are you, a submarine? Did you actually heal him?
Well, he's got another torpedo up the butt.
I think that healed him too.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Stop saying broadside. No. He's dead. Like, what he should have done there was slow down and turned out, right? Just show the rear, and you knew you were going to flood him out. There's no need to trade that. Oh, well. Looks like HMS is going to advance, Puddin'.
I don't know. We still have a Richelieu. Oh. Tiger should be the next kill if the Synop doesn't just yeet a Richelieu.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, the Synop actually shot the FDG instead of waiting to potentially hit this Richelieu.
Yeah, I think he's expecting... Well, for one, he's not even really moving that far forward. I mean, they have the ship advantage in the points, and they got 4 minutes in the game, so... I think all he's thinking about is just make the Richelieu feel uncomfortable, which he is, but he's shoving the Richelieu right into the Tiger's face, which feels bad.
Yeah, for the Tiger it does.
And that's a dead Tiger. Okay, well,
Well, here comes the dead Frederick.
yep. The Kavor, once again, MVP. Now
All
the
the
Synop
Richelieu
just
has to do
lazily
is-
reverses.
Yeet the Cavor.
And yeet the Synop, who fired a little bit too early. Oh, Richelieu with the punish. That would have been game right there if the Richelieu had held his fire just a smidgen longer. We got excited.
Well, I mean, they're doing it for the drama. Are they going to
yes.
pull off the ram?
We want the drama. Give me the drama. Drama.
Or will the Cavalier steal the kill?
Well,
again?
Richelieu should reload faster than the Synop, right? So, there you go. Oh, you should have fired one gun at a time, though. You really needed to... Never mind, you died. Look, it's almost like a smiley face. Another triple death pick. Let's go.
Yay.
Yay! With a flaming Richelieu in the background, even. Zath likey. Alright, who the heck won? HMS.
HMS, stupid Team Alpha.
Stupid Team Alpha. Congratulations to HMS for the win. Puddin', you know what that means. We gotta go find